And the Lord shall richly bless you, my friend. Bishop Clifford A. Jackson here on this wonderful Saturday afternoon. Thank you for letting me come to your homes, your places of business, or wherever you might be listening by a little infomercial. Breaking news, breaking news. Former President Donald J. Trump has been shot at a rally. No life-threatening injuries, but I just thought you'd like to know that he has been shot and he's being treated at a nearby hospital emergency room. More importantly, let me tell you that tomorrow is a wonderful day of celebration for all of us. And I want you to take on this new spirit that the Lord has given to us, where we must have an urgency about doing the Lord's business. The Bible says that the king's business requires haste. That means you got to hurry up and do what God has told you to do and to complete the assignment at your hand. So if you are on time, my brothers and sisters, you're late. If you're on time, you're late. You have to take time and have time to prepare to do what God has for you to do. And so I'm saying that if you're on the program to sing, you need to sing before you sing. If you're going to pray, then you need to pray before you pray. God knows if you're on to preach, you need to preach before you preach. It's called preparation. So I'm going to ask everybody to take on that new spirit, that new attitude, that the king's business requires haste. We can no longer sit around and just wait for something to happen. We got to do God's work purposefully and intentionally. And that's why every time when I get ready to preach, people say, preach, Bishop. I said, thank you. I intend to, because I have prepared myself for that moment. And so I'm going to ask everybody, no regardless to who you are, I want you to be on time, be before time, so that when it is time, you can conduct business, because the king's business requires haste. I said that in reference to our new schedule. Our new schedule, of course, is every Tuesday night. We're meeting from 6 to 6:30 in prayer. And what a dynamic prayer meeting we had this past Tuesday night. If you were not a part of that Tuesday night prayer, you missed a royal treat. So from 6 o'clock until 6:30, we're at the altar and we're praying. And I invite you to come and be a part of that. From 6:30 to 7:30, we're at study. And of course, we gave 1 hour to study. And then, of course, we let back so that we'll be in time for choir rehearsal. Choir rehearsal starts at 7:30. And so I ask every interested person to be on time. When I say be on time, be before time. So when it is your time, we can move directly into the services without any kind of break. That's right. Tuesday night is a very special night. Not only is it special, but it's a long night. So I don't want us to take entitlement and just drag the night through, because there are many of us who would be there an hour and a half longer than you. So I want everybody to be there at least, 5-10 minutes before time, so that we can move gradually and expeditiously into our service. Now tomorrow, starting at 9:30 a.m., we're moving with gravity for our Sunday church school with Superintendent Michelle Thompson-Ross. The Elder John F. Drew III, of course, will be at the helm of our study. And of course, we're moving right out of, right out of Sunday school into our altar worship, the altar prayer tomorrow. I'm going to ask that, of course, my deaconess sisters tomorrow will take us to the throne of grace from 10:30 to 11 o'clock. And then, of course, at the 11 o'clock hour, highly anointed praise and worship. And, of course, we've got a didactical word just for you. The Monument of Faith Choir is going to bring it special. And so I want us to move intentionally and purposefully as we do the Lord's business, because the King's business requires haste. The Lord bless you real good. Can't wait to see your face in the place on tomorrow. Bring a friend, bring a neighbor. It's going to be hot, so wear something comfortable as we go and search the unsearchable riches of Christ. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. And I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll see you tomorrow at 133 South Van Brunt on the Boulevard. You still have time to get here. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.